Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get better at tracking, especially if you're playing mouse and keyboard on Warzone. One of the most fundamental things is tracking and how to get better at it. Most people don't struggle tracking at long range, but there's some situations where it comes to you and the enemy, and maybe they're a little further than you think. And I'm going to give you an example. This clip right here, I missed multiple shots and it takes me time to get on target, but I had to have perfect tracking there. I'm in a situation to where I literally have to challenge this gunfight. So I turn around here and you guys can see I try to center perfectly and he moves a little bit. So I overcorrect and I have to recorrect back. And it's that small recorrection when you have to recorrect very slightly in order to get the kill. And it is something that you have to practice, and a lot of people are going to say, well, you can play aim trainers to get better really fast, and I will agree with you on that. Playing aim trainers does help you out a little bit, but when it comes to the practical use of getting better in game knowledge, I think actually kind of trumps aim training just a little bit, getting those reps in and becoming a better player. And you kind of get better over time as you're playing the game. Now, if you're really new to mouse and keyboard, aim training is going to have an immense value to it, and that's something that's going to help you out a lot. But a lot of the times we don't have time to aim train for hours and hours on day. So what's the best way to do it? Get reps in the game that you're playing, learn how people play, learn their movements, learn what you actually have to do in order to get better at tracking and aiming. Now, I die here in a little bit, and this is actually kind of crazy. I don't know if this guy was hacking, but a little sus in my opinion, especially since I buy a recon. I snipe this guy, and he just doesn't re-peek me, so I'm like, okay, he's going to peek through the door, and then all of a sudden he peeks at the perfect time to get the snipe. And when you watch the kill cam, I don't know, man. I don't know. But this is here nor there. Like, this guy, like, look at him looking through the door. Like, I don't know about that, right? Could have been lucky, could have heard me. I don't know. Really sus. But when it comes to playing mouse and keyboard, getting the reps in is something that you have to do. You're going to die a lot. You're going to, you know, not get used to, or try to get used to the movement, because the movement in Warzone, ironically enough, is different than movement in multiplayer. So a lot of people struggle when it comes to playing multiplayer over to Warzone. And that's because you have to track targets longer, the longer time to kill, all that good stuff. It's not as easy as multiplayer. But that being said, getting reps in, staying calm in certain situations, and not over flicking, working on your tension control. And what I mean by tension control is you want to have a nice firm tension when you flick, and then a dynamic tension control, right? You want to have a nice smooth transition to a nice relaxed grip, and that is something that you're just going to have to get used to, something that you have to learn, consciously think about it. A nice firm for the flick, and for the micro reactions, a nice smooth I guess tension control, like how hard you grip your mouse, and that'll help you a lot when it comes to playing Warzone. And when it comes to tracking, having a nice loose tension on your mouse, like just gripping it ever so slightly in order to make those micro corrections along with tracking somebody, is going to help you out a lot. But mostly get the reps in, play a lot, you know, have fun with it. Know that sometimes you die to aim assist, sometimes you don't. That's just part of the journey, right? You just have to get used to it, and something that getting reps in is invaluable. You know, we don't have hours on hours to play like streamers do that play this game for a living. You know, we have jobs and we have other things that we have to take care of. So we might be able to get a couple hours in a day, but that will still put you above the average person if you're thinking about improving and getting better. And ironically enough, when it comes to sniping, getting used to that tracking somebody while you're trying to snipe is invaluable, in my personal opinion. And it's just something that's fun. I enjoy mouse and keyboard over a controller, and it's just something that just makes the game fun for me, right? Black Ops 6 was actually revealed today, and a lot of movement changes, a lot of things happening in the Call of Duty scene. and I'm really curious to see how it is when it comes to playing on mouse and keyboard. I've seen in the trailer, reveal trailer, they had people playing on controller, people playing on mouse and keyboard. So we'll see how it is. We'll see, you know, how the game is with the multiplayer reveal and when we get our hands on it. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. Let's get a discussion started. You excited for Black Ops 6? And then you're going to be playing on mouse and keyboard or controller. As always, guys, remember to stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.